What's up, peeps? Julian Williams here at The Distance. Got a video for you guys. This is a post-fight to Humberto Soto versus Lucas Matthysse. Bout ending in a stoppage after the 5th round in favor of Lucas Matthysse. And overall, I think this is pretty much a great moment in the career of Lucas Matthysse, coming up short against Zab Judah and Devin Alexander about a year ago. And now, going on to defeat a former champion, Humberto Soto. Pretty much, I said on Twitter earlier today that Matthysse has to come out and he has to start a lot quicker. And he did start much faster in this fight, but pretty much against Soto, he is given that opportunity that pretty much due to Soto's defensive liability. Pretty much the two shots that Matthysse was looking for throughout the fight was the left hook and overhand right. And he pretty much kept, and even he pretty much kept Soto at the end of that overhand right quite a few times. Caught him at the tail end of it, even put him down like the first, second round, with that one shot. And, from time to time, he was throwing like little shots to the body and working his way down the middle just to get his shots in. And what was happening was Soto just continued to be hit by that one shot, but also Soto was fighting back. And Matthysse was too strong for Soto, because being that he's a naturally bigger fighter, Soto being starting his career like as a featherweight, and coming up and facing the natural 140-pounder, pretty much, you could just tell that there was a huge power advantage for Matthysse in the fight. But just overall, looking at the fight, I just thought that the punches that Matthysse threw were too heavy. Even though Matthysse was marked up on his eye, you could tell that Soto was, pretty much throwing the shots back. And you could tell by looking at the fight a few times that the heads did collide a few times, but that just comes with two fights that pretty much is like the bang inside. But just overall, Matthysse went in and did what he needed to do. He went in, he didn't let the fight go to the judges. He went in there and he just outfought Soto, and that's the way to defeat him, is outfighting him. But also he used his tools to advantage. He had that left hook, had him at the end of that left hook and overhand right, and hit him with a few shots to the body, and pretty much took the fight. Hit him with a perfectly timed shot at the end of the 5th round, and it was over. So great victory for Matthysse. I'm interested in seeing who he fights next. Who knows? But I would love to see him face maybe to be honest with you, I would love to see him face like an Amir Khan or Danny Garcia at that weight. Pretty much just due to the contrast of styles with these fighters. So I'd be very interested in seeing who Matthysse fights next. Hopefully it's on Showtime or HBO, or even on an undercard of Canelo Alvarez, which is now, I guess, in jeopardy. So anyway, peeps, that was The Distance, and thanks for watching. Peace.